What's up, challengers? Welcome to the gym. My name's Gym Leader Geo, and this is APA Season 5, Week 1. The San Francisco GiEnteis are up against the Winnipeg Blue Blastoise. Hey, look, I just found the Vaporeon. If you watched the locker room, you will see the team that I am bringing this week, and in that video you will find out that I was like, where's the Vaporeon? I don't know what's going on, and there it is. I just found it. Very cute. Okay, major shout-outs once again to my friend Kurt. I'm just so thankful for him being as patient as he was with me because I had to beat the post game in order to get Hooper U. We're just gonna pray that he doesn't know that. But we are choosing the team. They are going to check the battle team, and then I am going to choose maybe how. Ooh, hold on. There's some good music here. Let's go with GiEnteis. And let's let the battle begin. I am very nerve-sided for this, and I am ready to take notes and type down what I think what his team is. We're predicting maybe the top 5 Pokemon and something else. We are seeing Vaporeon, Porygon Z, Necrozma, Scully, Persian, and Celesteela. Persian, so no Flygon. Necrozma did come. He has the Porygon Z, which I have things for, thank goodness. And instead of the Talonflame, we have the Vaporeon, which is good. I'm very glad he brought the Vaporeon. So looking at that, 2 fire weaknesses. The Vaporeon's almost certainly a switch in for Victini. 2 electric weaknesses, no resist, which is excellent, and 1 rock weakness and no resist, which again, also very good news. So I feel like in this circumstance, I'm going to probably lead with Victini. And the reason for that is I have a switch into Lady Gargar if it's the Persian, and I have maybe Trick Room. Yeah, maybe Trick Room otherwise. So I got some time. I'm going to kind of play around with my calcs a little bit here and see what I'm working with. I can also click off some of these things. So no Venusaur. No Talonflame, no Hitmonchan, no Flygon, no Electros. There's the 1 second, and there's the confirm. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The battle is upon us. And I am leading with Appletini. Just kind of organizing these sprites a little bit here. Cell as always. The Celesteela. So, well, I think that's about as good as I can possibly hope. Okay. I think it's a relatively free V-create, but that might be a little obvious, so it might be better for me to just Bolt Strike and calc this. Okay, so looking at this, looking at the calcs for the Celesteela, V-create will OHKO it. Bolt Strike will do a lot, and I don't really see what he has for me. So, and I think Bolt Strike, because his likely switch-ins, like if he's fearing the V-create, the Vaporeon, maybe he could go with the Persian, but I still like Bolt Strike here. It's super effective against both this and Vaporeon, if Vaporeon is his possible switch. He might predict that I'm going to U-turn. And if I did do that, like I did a little research on Kurt. I remember seeing a battle where, oh, he's just going to protect to see what I potentially lock myself into. Okay, that's good to know. So we know he has protect. So he might think I'm scarfed. I'm going to V-create. I'm going to V-create here. I think it's the right move. He could try and play this and go into Vaporeon, but I'm not super worried about that. If anything, if he goes hard Vaporeon, I could always just go Remix, which I think is very safe. In my notes, which I have over here, I can type that Celesteela has Protect. So what that likely means, I can predict. I don't know this, but I think he has Leech Seed. I can relatively safely assume that. It's not a guarantee. So he is going to withdraw, and he's going to go Carson, who is the Necrozma. And let's see how much damage this does. This is going to be important to find out. It's a 2 KO. Wow. Necrozma. With lefties. Okay, that should have done so much if he was offensive. So I'm thinking, given that it did not do so much, 54 to 60, he must be fully defensive. Or at least very heavily defense investment. So I wonder if it... Well, okay, looking at this, even at -1 defense, I don't think I'll die to an earthquake. I think it's in my best interest to V-create again here. I think that's the best. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. He will likely outspeed me because I am like min speed relaxed, and he is. Oh, you know what? I probably should have trick roomed. He withdraws. Okay, so he goes into Vaporeon. I hit him with the V-Create. That does so much damage. Oh, it's a crit. That's why. Okay. So I didn't see any attacks there. I didn't learn anything. Slowking can Toxic, but he could Heal Bell. If he goes... He like, here's what I think. Wish... followed by... I mean, he could just Scald if he thinks it's, like, really scary. But I'm actually going to go... I think Lady Gaga. Because Lady Gaga is, has Trace. So if he clicks the likely Scald, then I have Water Absorb. And if he elects to go for Wish, then I can maybe Calm Mind. So we'll see. So if I want to. So I'll switch out here. And he is going to go for Scald. All right. And that's great because that means he did not click Wish. Now, what would he bring in on this? Maybe Celesteela. So I need to see whether or not... I just want to see whether or not Gardevoir, which is this one, at +1... Thunderbolt will 2-hit KO if he wants to go into that. He could also go into Necrozma. Yeah, I'm going to Calm Mind. Just calcing it, like, being at +1, Thunderbolt is a 2-hit KO on... I'm going to Calm Mind. He's going to go for Protect to scout whether or not I have an electric move. So we know he has Protect, which I need to add to my list. And we know he has Scald. And now what I want to know, I haven't calced against the Vaporeon, but I'm thinking he's defensive. And if he's defensive and I'm at +1, a Z Thunderbolt will absolutely annihilate him. Here's the thing. Z Thunderbolt OHKOs the Vaporeon. Regular Thunderbolt does 65 to 77. So I wouldn't be killing. However, he might be switching. And if he is switching... Okay, I'm just going to regular Thunderbolt. I'm going to save my Z. I'm still very safe. He's going to accept the Thunderbolt. Oh, he lives on 1 and gets a Toxic off. So we know he has Toxic. That's fine. This is kind of my answer to the Persian. Man, that's a little bit of a bummer. He's probably going to sack this or Protect again. I don't think he has another attack. I think if he's packing Toxic and Scald and Protect, it's probably Wish. So I think it's likely that he protects here, and so I might as well get another Calm Mind. Yeah. Let's do that. If he is ballsy and clicks Wish, then I'll blow the Z next time. I'm a little worried. I am definitely going to be cranking up some damage here. A good play on his part, if he predicts the Calm Mind, thinking that I think he's going to Protect, is if he clicks Wish. So he did not Protect. Alright, well, this is a bummer. That was a great play on his part, but now I have to click my Z move. Oh, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate, but it's okay. I could have clicked it on the first time and avoided this toxic and all of this damage, but it's worth it to get rid of the Vaporeon. So Vaporeon's going to go down at +2. I mean, there's no way he lives this. So I'm going to click off that. All right. Vaporeon down. Vaporeon down. Scolipede would be scary here. It's a little bit of a bummer that I didn't click Z in the first place. I would have been at full HP and in the same shoes, but he played around it well. He played it right. Let's think. I think Scolipede comes in. M&M. Scolipede. Okay, we got a couple things to think about here. I'm either going to go Ditto or maybe Metagross here. And that's kind of... because I think he protects. I honestly do. Ah. And I can't just, like, keep taking the damage. He'll outspeed me. It's just too risky. And I'm pretty defensive on Z-Drive. And looking at the rest of his team, like, there's not too much. I'm a little worried. Speed passing would be annoying to, like, the Porygon Z. So let's see what he goes for here. He's going to go for Sub. Speed Boost and a Sub. Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch, Thunder Punch, and Power Up Punch. Power Up Punch won't break it. That's absolutely stupid. Why did I even say that? I don't want to miss with Meteor Mash, is the thing. I don't want to miss with Meteor Mash. So I need to make sure that Thunder Punch breaks it. I'm on a worst case scenario that he's super defensive. It should still break it even if he's max defense. It should still break it even if he's max defense. And what does he likely go into? He doesn't have a ground resist. Or, sorry, an electric resist. I think we just Thunder Punch here. I don't think he's fully defensive. He clicks Z, so that's his Z-Mon. Is it Tectonic? Savage. Won't kill me. Almost certainly is going to put me in the 2-hit KO range. Sub goes down, thankfully, which means I don't think he's those things. So Bullet Punch would hit for another 25 or so. I think that means, given how much that did, Mega Horn doing that much... might be Adamant. I think it has to be Adamant. I gotta math this real quick. 114 is a roll in the Adamant territory. And is it a roll in the Jolly territory? Yes, it's also a roll in the Jolly. Could be either. Got 40 seconds to make a move. I don't really have much reason to do anything other than maybe just Bullet Punch here to grab a little extra damage on him. I think he's actually gonna switch to Necrozma. Doesn't do that much. And we see that he has lefties. Sorry if you guys hear me typing. I'll try and edit it out. I'm taking notes on what everything has. Plugging in like items and what the moves are, because I was having some latency issues when I was trading for the team. Not latency, like disconnect issues, and I don't want to disconnect here. So I think the best option here is to not let this thing set up. So I'm just going to click Meteor Mash. I don't know what he's going to click. He might try and set up. Iron Defense, maybe. So I'm just going to try and get some damage on. I'm like in a weird place where I can't really switch in and out. If he's a lefties set and I know he's defensive because he tanked a V-Create, I just don't really see anything else. He's going to click Stealth Rock. Okay, so make note of that he's got Stealth Rock. I hope this kills him. He's just barely lives. Might as well Bullet Punch. I think BP will kill. And if it doesn't, it's the same situation. He gets an attack off, which he would have gotten off if I had Meteor Mashed anyway, because he was faster. And he could switch and save it as a sack and find something that will totally just tank the Bullet Punch. But that just gives me the opportunity to maybe click a different move. And I'm pretty sure I set myself to be faster than the Celesteela, so I would get a Thunder Punch off, which is great. He could also go the Persian, which would give me the option for Gardevoir. Still have Victini. Hope this kills. It's gonna be close. Yeah, okay, it goes down. So we still have another Bullet Punch, and Necrozma is down. But he has Rocks, which will do 25% to Victini. Man, you know what's one thing? You get kind of used to it if you play Showdown, like seeing the percentages remaining and having all that available and visible right in front of you. Like I kind of forget that sometimes. So, what is that? Speed Fang? Speef reading. That probably intended to be speed reading because the F key is right next to the D key. It's probably, well, I might go guard. It's either guard or Slowking. What does Slowking take? It depends. It depends how much Slowking is going to take. If he were to go for Parting Shot and go into Scolipede, that -1 Psychic does 71 to 84, and Megahorn will not kill me. And Foul Play will hit me for like 30 to 36. I don't really know he can do all that much to me. And Slowking's a relatively safe. It kind of baits in the Celesteela, which I don't super love, but I think it's worth it anyway. So let's go Slowking here. Just because, I don't know, like... He's gonna go for Knockoff. Knock off my lefties, so he has Knockoff. That's interesting, actually. That just got me thinking. How did that do 50? That seems like a lot. Well, no, that's just Jolly Max attack. Scald will do 38 to 45. He might switch. I think Scald's fine. Especially, I might get a burn. Knockoff won't do much anymore now that I don't have an item. So I think it's maybe even likely that he Parting Shots here. Which if I really thought he was going to do that, I probably should have Psychicked. No, because a burn will help me on anything. Yeah, a burn will be good on anything. I still have 6 Mons. I still have Regenerator. There's no way he can do 50% to me. He just doesn't have that as an option. He's going to Taunt, which is excellent, because I did not click a recovery move. Please burn. Please burn. Yes! Ah, that's amazing. So we know he has Taunt. That is amazing. That is really, really good. I'm taunted. Because I think I'll Parting Shot, honestly. I do. Let's just Scald again. U-turn over Parting Shot. That's okay. That does next to nothing. So he has U-turn, Taunt, and Knockoff. So could go Porygon Z here, who doesn't mind the burn. He doesn't have a water resist, which is great. Seraph. Okay. That does 40%. I don't even know. I don't need to calc that. There's no way that he's a defensive set on that. I'm calcing to see whether or not Hoopa U is a good option here. Nah, Tri-Attack can 2-hit KO. Probably not worth it. So we'll just go Metagross, because either he takes me out, and it's a relatively good sack for me, or he doesn't. But I get the regen off there. I'm thinking Thunderbolt, Dark Pulse. So that'll take me out. So Metagross goes down. And so let's think. Porygon Z is 90 speed. Okay, so I just kind of calc to see what that would do to Slowking, but I think it doesn't matter. I think the move here is Hoopa. Actually, Trick Room on Victini. And then I can V-Create. No, he's got Protect on some things. He'll just waste it out. So let's go Hula. He should outspeed me. But I have good special defense, and he shouldn't be able to OHKO me. I don't know if he's Specs. He could be. Calking. He has Persian. Oh yeah, I'm gonna Hyperspace Fury here. Porygon Z was a good bring. But here's the thing: if it is modest, weirdly, I think I outspeed it. Looking at the speed tiers here, my Hoopa U hits 145. And Porygon Z hits 142. So I actually outspeed it. No, he's timid, unfortunately. So he'll get a Dark Pulse off, and I'll get a Hyperspace Fury off, and this should take him out. Yep. So with Porygon Z down, was that Specs damage, I wonder? 36 to 40? Yeah, maybe. Could have been timid Specs. So he's burned. Persian is burned. And I think that does matter. That does affect things. I can click off Metagross because Metagross is dead. Persian A. You know it's 252 there. A burned U-turn does 49 to 58 if he's Jolly. 52 to 63 if he's Adamant. I can go Gardevoir here, I think, because if it's burned, it shouldn't do too much. This can still outspeed Celesteela, so it could be useful for that. Lady Gaga can't do a ton anymore. I've used my Z move. This gives me Fur Coat, which is also very cool, but I don't think I can. Should do very little. Yeah, 64. But I mean, after Toxic, a Protect from the Scully or something like that. He could just go Scully and just try and get a takeout on me, which is also fine. Did I make notes? I know that the Scully is sub. I know that it was Z. Savage Spin Out, which means Mega Horn. Minimize that. Take a little damage from that. So I'm at 33. Just let myself go down here. I'll Psyshock. He's likely to click sub. I can't remember if he had Protect. If he does, sub Protect. It's a little excessive. He could just kill me. That's fine. I'm okay with him just killing me. He's going to go Mega Horn. He could have missed that. He could have missed that, but now I know he has it, at least. That might be Mono Attack. So now we click off Gardevoir. Which I'm only okay with that because Persian's dead. Okay. We go Victini here. Because that might be his only attack. And we set up a Trick Room. He might have Earthquake, and he might have been scared that Earthquake wouldn't hit. Or wouldn't kill. Which I'm pretty sure it would have. But Scolipede. Earthquake. See, Earthquake possibly wouldn't have killed. Yeah. But either way, I can click this off now. Because I don't have that anymore. You guys can't see the side of the screen where I have my my calcs, but I basically made little tiny windows that are zoomed out of all of the damage calcs for all 6 of my mons, so they just span the entire screen, and then I just click on the one I And I calc it that way, so I kind of have like a vision. But yeah, so it's 4-3. Scully at 25%. I am clicking Trick Room here because I don't think that he can do a whole lot to me. He's going to click Sub. Pretty good play. And now, unfortunately, Trick Room up. No, not unfortunate that I have Trick Room up. Unfortunate because now I have to click Bolt Strike. Might be in his interest to just spam Sub. So I get the Bolt Strike off, which will break his Sub. He probably subs again. He's gonna want to get this. He's gonna want to get this down. He does not like Trick Room. Now he clicks Earthquake, which is gonna pop my Figgy. I'm gonna live that. And I'm back up to 151. Now I can V-Create, because I outspeed him, so he's got to pick something to sack. He's going to withdraw and go Speef Reading. Whew. Phew. We still got another turn. Persian down. I think he goes Celesteela here. And clicks Protect. Let me calc this. Okay. Trick Room. 2 of 5. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Thank God I remember that you can check that. But I think I can just click VQ8 twice. He's gonna click. He doesn't even click Protect. Ooh, Akaberry. Wow, great play. Great play. There's the EQ at a -2D. Okay, but I think that was about as much as I was likely to be able to get anyway. Beast boosts his defense. Yeah, I can't go Slowking. He can't Protect because Hyperspace Fury will go through it. Which one does more though? Did I not click off Victini? I thought I clicked off Victini. Bye-bye, Victini. I love you so much, Victini. Actually, Hyperspace does almost exactly the same amount, so I might as well just click it. He's going to click Earthquake. He actually outspeeds me. So that must mean Scarfed. Oh, Twisted Dimensions. Oh my god. That was a choke. That was a huge choke. This is a bummer. This is a huge bummer. But I click Scald here. He's going to click Leech Seed. He outspeeds, which makes sense. I need a burn. I burned. I think I switched to Ditto here. I'm going to switch to Ditto for 2 reasons. One, gets rid of his Leech Seed that he has on me, so the burn will whittle him. 2, I have +2 defense and can spam Earthquake, Scarfed Celesteela Earthquake against the Scolipede. Oh, I forgot to click off, my friend. Hoopa. Man, I goofed with forgetting about the twisted dimensions, man. That was seriously basically a choke. I could have just gone Slow King and been in this exact same scenario. Could have been in this exact same scenario, but with a Hoopa in the back. Although I don't know what I would have even done with it, because Scolipede will just kill it anyway. But that'll get me a little HP back. Remix will come in, take a little damage from rocks, and then become a super defensive Celesteela, which is fine. He's going to double Leech Seed. Very good play. So he will recover HP by doing that. But I could always just seed him as well. He could protect. I think he protects. Yeah. Let's go back into Slow King. Because then I can always... I heal myself back up if I want to switch out again. And I can always... yeah, he does click protect. So now he doesn't get HP back. He doesn't get HP back. He takes some damage from the burn. I can click Scald. Yeah, I think I just Scald because then I can go... I know that the Scolipede has Earthquake. After he gets his speed boost, I go into Ditto and I can just win that way. And I don't even think they'll necessarily kill Slowkurt. So let's just click Scald. He is going to click Leech Seed. But it's not going to matter. He's not going to get anything from it. He can click... Ooh, you know what he can do? He can click Sub. I'm wondering whether or not I should have stayed in on Ditto. How much will he do? Scolipede. I click Psychic here. He's going to click Megahorn and he misses. I think this is game then. Ah! Alright! Oh my god! So that's unfortunate, but honestly I think because he didn't click Sub there... So here's what I was thinking. That was his way. His way to victory was... he needed to click Sub and wait for the Leech Seed to whittle me to a point... Yes, I'd like to save a video. That was an amazing battle. Okay, I think he should have subbed. And then my Psychic breaks the sub, but he regens almost as much from the Leech Seed. And then if that happens, I'm getting whittled by the Leech Seed to a point that Earthquake can kill me. But then it wouldn't matter anyway. He needs to end behind a sub for Ditto to not kill him. So that might have been why he just decided to go for the attack. Man, that was a good game. Oh, okay. So, guys, I'm going to leave a link to Just Kurt in the comment section down below. You guys should absolutely go and check him out because he's such a freaking nice guy. I cannot believe that he was so patient with me. Just honestly, really, really appreciate everything, Kurt. Thank you so much, man. Great battle. And yeah, I hope I get to battle you again in the near future. If you guys have any comments about the battle, maybe about my choke, or I dropped Hoopa for almost no reason, then feel free to leave those comments for me in the comment section down below. But GiEnteis starting out 1-0 in the APA. All right. I'm going to go eat some tacos, guys, because I'm getting hungry, and I haven't eaten today, which means I haven't eaten in over 24 hours. So. Hilarious. Okay, guys. As always, my name's Jim Geo. You guys are the challengers. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time.